Action! Established!
You happy? You know, you got Thomas the Tank Engine, I think, on you. I think you like your new hat. You like your new hat? You got a new hat. I'll leave that on you. Oh, I see some mosquitoes around your bed. Is that because of your yum yum? Welcome, and it is, let me check the old calendar here. It is 8th of July, 2016. And welcome to the Friday Beer video. Chris Collier is my name, I'm the host. And you're tuning into Gowan Bray, Prince Edward Island, Canada. This is the dog Ben, that is the cat Dave. The other cat's in there sleeping, listening to whatever this song is. There's Big Jeff. Hey, Jeff. It's a cat's world. It's a dog's life, but it's a cat's world. Okay. What do I got going here anyway? Look, 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 look. Bottles of beer all over the place. I think, I'll deal with that later. So, like I said, it's a beer video, so might as well have a beer. Beer we have today, I may have done this before too, but I don't think so. PICAROON's Timberhog Ale, 5%. PICAROON's brewery is in Fredericton, New Brunswick, last time I checked. And I don't know if it's related with the Gahan House here on PEI or not, but they have the same bottles. Is that close? Anyway, I'm sure nobody wants to listen to that. Oh, wait a sec. Radio? What's the radio button? CBC radio to bore yourself to death with. Oh, I should open this sucker. Oh. What's going on here? This mosquito coil is all unbalanced. Nothing that can't be fixed by flipping her over. You can quote me on that. Butternut? I have.
Very beautiful, has a tree. It sounds quite special, really, like a real opportunity for people. So what kind of a turnout are you expecting? Definitely. Well, because we have the two canoes, we can only have so many people come on board.
There, I can cut out the time there that it took me to do that. And I can cut out this time that took me to do it, because if I said I'd cut it out, you wouldn't notice. Butternut. There's a butternut tree on the other side of my stream up there. Not on my property. At least I think it's butternut. It's a tree that I don't know what it is, and my brother pointed out a butternut tree to me once, or my uncle. My uncle did. Uncle Billy. And so that's how I know. Anyway, the glass for today, look at this monster, eh? Clancy's Amber Ale. Clancy's Brewing Company, Niagara Falls, Ontario, and St. John, New Brunswick. I was going to say, I didn't think they made it in Ontario. Anyway, I believe I got this at the local mall here at the second-hand shop. I think it was in a thing for free, so I picked it up. And here goes. It says ale. A shot in the dark here. It's going to be a dark ale. Shot in the dark, stab in the night. Now, I take a rough stab, but I think this glass holds half a liter, or 500 milliliters. I don't know if I showed you the label yet.
Facebook page at St. Martin Summer Theater.
Well, there's no light going through it. It's got a nice tan-colored, sandy-colored head. Then again, most dark beers do. Ale. Smells remarkably a lot like Guinness.
Are you trying to help them with the situation? If so, we're interested in talking with you. Nurses at the University of New Brunswick are looking for participants in their study of their resources available to informal care with people with memory loss. To find out more,
Is this thing still on? I can cut that out too. Cut. Tastes like a Guinness for sure. Maybe a bit lighter in flavor, but it's got a kind of like a bitter at the end. No, not a bitter. It's kind of like a burnt coffee, or not burnt coffee, but dark coffee, bitter note to it. Coffee / maybe a little bit chocolate. I think I like it. What does it says? Traditional stout. Timberhog Ale. Is it an ale or is it a stout? Somebody make up my teenage mind, because that's like saying so. The classic Irish style dry stout is the basic background of this aromatic ebony elixir, but deviations may occur from batch to batch as we improvisationally wander through variations on the theme. So what you're saying is you don't know what you're putting in bottles. Oh, maybe you know what you're putting in the bottles, but we don't know what you're putting in bottles. Oh, it's actually called the Northampton Brewing Company in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Oh, it's always PICAROON's Brewery. PICAROON's is the name. Why isn't it PICAROON's Brewery? Must be a New Brunswick thing. New Brunswick is, of course, the province we all make fun of here in the Atlantic provinces. For no good reason. Just, well, they're the biggest. No, they're not the biggest. Well, in the Maritime provinces, which is Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI, they're the biggest. But if you say the Atlantic provinces, then you include Newfoundland, and that is, of course, bigger than New Brunswick. Is it? That's a good question. Why don't one of you guys look that up and get back to me? Girls. $1 million bridge in PEI? Jeez, it must be made of gold. I got nothing else to show you. No male stuff. No female stuff. No male stuff. I guess Canada Post isn't going. They're going to do a 30-day wait and see before they go on strike. So, looks like I got another month. I can mail some stuff out, which I'm due to do. A few simple things. No, I better get drinking this. Oh.
Main Street's Karen Mayer is with us as well. She'll be back to chat a little bit at about 20.
Something falling off my truck? No. It's a cat.
Birders in New Brunswick flock, if you'll excuse the expression, to see a tricolored herring that was spotted this week. Our birder Lynn Quebec has details.
A tricolor herring in New Brunswick. That's why we make me hunt of them. I never heard of a tricolored heron before. You know, not a herring fish, but a heron bird, like a blue heron. New Brunswick has a Facebook page. Alright. I'd imagine you never tuned in to me to listen to CBC radio from the East Coast of Canada. Like I always say, I can edit that out. And I will. Yeah, so. Oh, it's in St. John. That's where they make Clancy's beer, I think. So that was PICAROON's Timberhog. I'd say 2 thumbs up. First of all, I like stout. I still have a bone to pick. Well, I do. If they call it ale on the front of the label, but it's really a traditional stout. And then they say stuff like, deviations may occur from batch to batch as we improvisationally improvisation. They make up the recipe as they go. In other words, not that there's anything wrong with that. Wander through the variations on the theme. So yeah, could be anything in there. Yeah. Anyway, it is good. Stout wise. I should do is a taste test between that and Guinness. Do I have Guinness? No, I don't. I do have a can of Kilkenny in there, made by Guinness. That's a good idea. Ben, make a note. We'll do a taste test comparison between Ben. Yeah, you better come here. Take down a note. Take down a note. He must know fire comes from here. Hey, come here, come on up here. Anyway, that's it. We'll wrap this up when we edit it all out and get rid of all the silly bits, I'm sure. Take off all evidence of the fact that I have 2 cats and a dog. So have a great weekend out there, all you Armored Corps veterans in Keith's place in Middleton, Nova Scotia, and we'll be back next year, I'm sure. And thanks for dropping by, of course. PICAROON's Timber Hog. I'd say if you like stout, you'll like that. And it's Chris. Oh. Get up and vote. All right. Hey. Look at you. You disgusting, vile, big-nosed cad. You disgust me. You're making the cats jealous, Ben. All right, get up. I gotta get back to work. Let me up. Yeah, I'm well paid for this. The video's over. We can put on the devil music again. Yay!
Connection aborted!